Okay, so the first link that I chose is about building a positive classroom community, and it has lots of good crafts and examples and activities that I, as a teacher, can do to help my elementary students build a classroom community. My second one is a bunch of examples of reading challenges to encourage more reading in the classroom. My third is a social studies kind of lesson plan, and it has lots of videos for kids that I could assign and that they could watch on their own. Um, this one is just a bunch of games to make school more fun and exciting for people. They can also be used for a good brain break. Um, this one has lots of books that I can read about that can teach kids, oh gosh, where'd they go? About individuality and being unique, which is really important. And then this one is a bunch of science journals that students can read and do on their own. This one is a bunch of resources to teach empathy in the classroom, which is another really important tool that kids need to know. This one is a bunch of reading activities that I could do that, oh gosh, can be fun and that students would be able to review and learn new information with. This one is just a bunch of spelling activities that I, as a teacher, can assign and let them do. And then this one is number talks and a great way to teach math. Let me delete these. Okay, now Seth, these are yours.
All right, so my first one is time maps. So I like this one because it allows you to go through different atlases and encyclopedias to talk about history and stuff like that. You know, I had to put cool math games in there. It's like totally from everybody's childhood. And I think it's a good time waster, especially for kids that get done early and stuff like that. Now, anxiety's kind of been on the rise, so I wanted to put in something that can help kids relax and stuff like that. And studies have shown that like lo-fi beats and different noises, like different ambiances and stuff like that, really help with anxiety. So one of the things that a lot of students struggle with is kind of creating a schedule or remembering to write stuff down. So I put a link to a book so that they can kind of get used to that. And my next one is kind of like a game, except it has e-therapy incorporated into the different aspects of the game. So it kind of helps. It's kind of like a mix of therapy and gaming. So I also included one that gives you like geography apps and websites. It has different links. Obviously, National Geographic is one of the big dogs of geography and stuff like that. So I included that one. So with social studies, obviously you can teach a lot of different subjects. And I wanted to include one that kind of has current events and stuff like that in the field of psychology so that you can kind of keep up to date with your students and relate to them and stuff like that. So I wanted a fun one with psychology. So this one has like lots of different hacks for your mind and different optical illusions and stuff like that. So I thought it would be kind of fun. So my second to last one is pretty similar to the last one we just went over. It kind of has different articles and stuff like that that relate to psychology and some of the new discoveries and stuff like that. So the last one's actually a UK website that gives you an easier way to access museums and tours and stuff like that, so that you don't have to worry as much about like going to a museum or planning field trips for your students. They can actually experience the world of history in a digital way.
And for mine, my first website I chose was 10 common activities for kids to try after lunch recess. And the main purpose of this was just to give some kids give you a option of activities you can have for your kids to calm them down when you get done with recess or lunch and get ready for the classroom activities. The next one is 11 free reading websites for kids. And you can incorporate this in your classroom, or this could be something your kids could use in their free time. And my next one is history websites for students. I just wanted to tie in history in here some way. And this shows a bunch of websites students can use to learn more about history. Then this is 10 free online educational game sites. And this is just a fun way for kids to say have free time and still get some academic learning out of it. This next one is just some fun classroom games you can play with your students if you have free time, or you can incorporate into your lesson somehow. And similar to the last one, this is just some more fun activities you can have with your students during free time or whenever. Then this next one I chose because it's 5-minute activities. So if you don't have much time or not much left in the class period and you want to get something to fill up the time with, these are good to use. Then I decided to include some social emotional learning activities, since that is a big part of what we're learning. And I think these would be great to use in the classroom. And my second to last one is interactive classroom activities. And these are kind of just ways you can manage the classroom better with like icebreakers, think, pair, share, and other activities like that. My last one is some activities for when it's winter and your kids are stuck inside in the classroom all day or in the gym, they aren't able to go outside. And these are just some ways you can incorporate learning, such as math and other subjects, into the classroom to get the kids moving around.
Okay.